So we meet again. What's going on, guys? It's GoldZuko, and this is episode 20 of my Let's Play Minecraft Pocket Edition series. And today we are going to decide on what we should do when I reach 1,000 subscribers. We are also going to be reading a few comments from you guys, and I'm going to show you a few things that I have added to the village since the last video. And the first thing that I'm going to show you is this thing. I'm not quite sure what it is, I just thought I wanted to have two waterfalls coming down somewhere in the village, and I'm not exactly sure about how I feel about it. I was just sort of building it. At first it looked sort of like Squidward's house, but I fixed it, and I'm not sure what it is, but, if you guys like it, leave me a comment and tell me you'd like it. If not, I will get rid of it. This here is a bulletin board. I'm not sure if I showed you guys this before, but basically I put a sign up here, and you can, and I'm lagging a little bit, but you can basically just put a note here for me and, give me a little shout out, tell me something you want me to know. And I thought that might be kind of a fun way for you guys to give me a little message on here, and I will leave it up here for as long as we have room, and then I'll probably expand this bulletin board somewhere. So anyways, we today are going to go dig, or mine I should say. So I'm going to need some torches because, you always want to keep your mining area illuminated. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make some torches. Here we are. I'll make about, let's say, make about a stack of torches just because we're rolling. But anyways, guys, for the 1,000 subscribers, what I was thinking was I would answer a bunch of questions. You guys could comment the next video and just tell me a bunch of questions you want me to answer. I would answer them all in one giant video. So basically like a 10 minute long video of me answering questions asked by you, the subscribers, and I thought that may be kind of fun. And this here is something new that I also built. It's called the Temple of Mining. I don't know why I called it that. It's not really a temple, but it is pretty cool. So basically just jump down here. We're gonna jump off just so we go faster, and then grab onto the ladder at the end, and that's a really good way to jump down a ladder that's really like high and not sustain any damage. So as you can see here, I've been kind of busy. We already found some diamonds fairly quickly when we first started mining here. I actually built this mining structure with a subscriber, so it's really cool. He's a really nice guy. I'm gonna go continue digging here, or mining here, just because I actually already reached the end of the world at the end of this mining tunnel, and I'll show you guys that in a little while. But also what I was thinking about doing when I reached 1,000 subscribers was I was thinking of hosting another contest or a little giveaway. So if you guys could make me some sort of fan art or some sort of a logo for my channel, and I would basically use that logo or the winner of the fan art contest for my channel logo. And my phone's running low on battery. That's kind of a bummer. My iPhone always dies quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Usually I only dig like 15 deep in a tunnel, and that's just because I really don't think you should go any deeper unless you run out of space completely. And I'm going to show you guys the end of this tunnel. As I pointed out before, there's some diamonds, and wow, there is a mob here. No mobs in this tunnel. I'm not sure where he came from. Maybe this really dark room. Let's try to find where that mob came from. I've actually never seen a mob down here before. I guess one of these tunnels is not well illuminated. Probably this one. But anyways, yeah, so I was thinking you guys can make me some fan art, maybe like a logo for my channel, and the winner I would give the last promo code I have for multiplayer PE to, and I would also give you a shout out, and I'll give a shout out to anyone who enters the contest and tries to make me some sort of logo or fan art, regardless if you win or not, because I really do appreciate you actually taking the time to make me something. And there's a lot of iron in this mining structure. Also, we found a pretty good amount of gold, and I didn't mine any of it just because I wanted to show you what it looked like in its natural structure. The only thing I really mined was cobblestone and coal, just because I like coal. We found a lot of diamonds over here. That's pretty much all the diamonds we found, I think. I don't recall finding any other diamonds, and this is the end of the world. As you can see, it's nighttime already because it's so black. Yeah, I don't really know where that mob came from, but I'm just gonna put, well, that's weird. I was trying to put it over here, but it kind of stuck to the end of the world. Anyways, guys, so yeah, I was thinking that for those of you who won, we would maybe have 3 winners in this fan art contest, and the winner would get a promo code as well as a request to ask me to build anything they want, and I would make a how-to build video on it. And also the second and third place entries, you would get you would also be able to get one request each on something you want me to build, and I would build it for you to the best of my ability, and I think that might be kind of fun as well. So yeah, guys, remember, just make anything that you want, any kind of picture or drawing, something that I can use for YouTube as a logo, and I thought that might be really cool. And now we are going to head on over here. We're probably going to try to sleep, even though there might be mobs nearby, but who knows, we might actually be able to sleep. So anyways, I'm going to go onward and read a couple of the comments left to me by you, the subscribers. And the first comment was from a fellow named Vivo992. He says, "How do you go through a painting? Also, do you have a mining tutorial? A bunch of mobs keep camping in my mining sites, so I want to know how you mine." And pretty much the only way you can actually get mobs out of your camping or your mining areas is light the area up with glowstone or torches, and just, you know, go crazy. Put a lot of glowstone torches everywhere. And if you want to know how to pass through paintings or doors, or painting doors, I think that's what you mean. This is what you have to do. You're going to need a door, and I'm just going to make like a little structure here. And we have our wooden door, and as you can see, it's right here, and you can go through it, obviously. So you want to have the door open, and when it's opened, you can then place your painting over it and use it to cover up the doorway and make it look like you're going through a painting. As you can see, there's a painting right there. Let's try to get a 2 painting at least. Come on, it's no more small paintings. No. Okay, there we go. We got a 2 painting. As you can see, I go through the painting, and this will only work if the door is open. So that's how you go through paintings. The next comment is from a lady named I Love Bubbles Hair Flips, and it says, "So one of my best guy friends asked me out, and I liked him a little, but he really liked me, and I didn't know what to do, so I said yes. I don't like him anymore, but he hates his ex, and I don't want that to happen to us. What should I do? Please tell him my story on your video if you decide to help me. Thank you, GoldZuko." What I think you should do here is, if you're afraid that your guy friend is going to hate you like he hates his ex, I think you should just, you know, be straight up with him. Tell him, hey, it was fun while it lasted, but, you know, I don't really think of you as more than a friend at this point in time. And if he's a real friend, he will understand that. And I'm going to show you guys something cool here. This is a really big painting with, I don't know, it's like a chick holding a pig. It's pretty funny. But I actually rebuilt the entire mob grinder because there's a bunch of spiders spawning in here and it's really irritating. So I try to make it a little wider to lessen the chances of spiders spawning in here, and it seems to be working fairly well, and you know, it does get me a decent amount of drops, so I think it's really useful. And also I put I actually made it into sort of like a tunnel way, so you can open these gates here and you just go all the way around, and you know, you got to be careful. You don't want any mobs spawning on top of you like that. And there's like just another painting of like a flaming skull of fury or whatever. It's pretty cool. The next comment is from someone named No One Will Eat One. Can you put the sound on? No. The reason why I don't put sound on in my videos is because it sort of goes over my speaking voice, and I don't like watching videos with, let's say, people talking and I hear like dirt being dug up or sand, you know, being picked up, and I just thought it was kind of irritating, so I didn't want to put you guys through the same experience by having sound on in the background. That's why I don't put sound on in my videos. The next question is, how do you keep griefers from getting to your house? And I assume that this is pertaining to the new multiplayer PE app. Please reply. I put signs like you did saying if you go any higher without me, you're kicked, but they just ignore and everything. Please reply. I had to make an underwater base so I know they can't get to it. Please reply, thanks. And what you can basically do is maybe let one person in your server at a time. So you wait till one person joins, switch your server from visible to invisible, and just sort of monitor that person for a good, let's say, 5 minutes. And if it seems like that person is just doing their own thing, they're following the rules, then you can let another person in and monitor that person. And I think that is the best systematic way to make sure no one is griefing. and I think that will probably help you. But chances are, there are some people out there who don't respect other people's builds or their servers, so you just have to kind of be, choosy about who you want to let play in your server. And what I do is I make copies of my server, so even if someone griefs or destroys something, it's not a big deal. I just, ban that griefer, and then I make a new server with a different copy of the same map. So yeah, I think making copies is your best bet. Jeff Mock asks, Zuko, can you tell me and all the other people who like your video when you will be online and play multiplayer PE? Because every time I check, you are not online. And honestly, the reason why I have not been online recently is because, I just got off college, I finished finals, and I wanted to take 1 week off, just to relax, do my own thing. But, I'm probably going to be playing soon, and I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to contact you because, I don't exactly use any type of social media at this point in time. But, you could always just check. I'll try to include you on my Game Center list to make sure that whenever I'm playing, you'll be notified. And I think that's the best I can do. But, yeah, I hope you'll be able to play with me soon. And over here is something new I built. Since this village over here, the really cool ninja village, has become really packed and crowded, I made this new village for you guys, to build a house. And I called this the Sandy Shore Village, and I named this after one of my friends, this girl named Sandy, because she's really nice, and she's a really nice person. And this is like a nice cacti fence area. It's pretty cool. And these here are palm trees. They need work, obviously, but yeah, I think they came out pretty neat. So these are palm trees, and this is just a player house. This is another player house. I actually built this player house for my two cousins who play here, and they're a boy and a girl. And the top story is the girls' room, and the bottom story is my boy cousin's room. So, this is their house. It was just like a little shack before, and I rebuilt it for them just to surprise them. So yeah, I think it's cool. And over here is where the new player houses are going to be at. And as you can see, they're very empty and simple or simplistic. And the reason for that is because, I wanted to sort of give you a blank canvas to pour out all your creativity on. So as you can see, it's a very plain wooden house. They're all like square cubes, and I wanted you guys to be able to customize them and add your own personal touch to them. So if you guys are looking to make a house in my server, you can come over to this area, and if all the houses are taken, I will just make more houses. So the last thing I wanted to show you guys was the finished Sky Garden parkour, and it's over here at Mob Island. The reason why we call it Mob Island is because there are just so many mobs constantly spawning here at night, and that's why, we kind of got the name of Mob Island. And this was actually built, this parkour map was actually built by one of my subscribers, a fellow named Benjamin. He's a really nice guy. And as you can see, it's a pretty complicated parkour. It's simple, but it is still pretty challenging at the same time. And as you can see, I already failed miserably. But it's cool because at the end of the parkour map, if you actually go through with it all the way over there, you land on this skyblock island, and it has a waterfall leading downwards, so you can safely leave the island. And you will also get a chest full of diamonds, or a decent amount of diamonds. So I think that is definitely something you want to look into. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to do me a solid and leave a like or comment, and maybe even subscribe if you aren't already.